When I was coming to record, I had 4 issues that I want DJI to work on the DJI Pocket 3. I've been using it for some time. Very good camera. You can't believe the amount of questions I get when I go out to shoot. It is actually the second one that I got after the first one not developed issues, but I don't want to go into stories, but probably it comes with age, where simple things you have to elongate and talk about so many different things. But anyway, back to this. I had come with 4 issues, and I reached here and I quickly realized the 5th issue. I'm rocking this, and it is connected using the DJI Mimo App. Now, when I'm using a wireless mic, at the back of the camera there's a green bar to show if there's a connection. For the Mimo app, sadly, it's not there. You only see the simple mic thing running all over the place. I mean, can the camera like differentiate and send a notice to the app, and it says that it's a mic and some similar green bar? It is much better than me talking, because the microphones on the camera itself are very good. The Mimo app could be showing you that it is receiving sound, and for you you're mistaken into thinking the mics, it is the wireless mic on, yet it is the camera, the camera's microphones that are on. Anyway, back to my main thing with my bag, which has disturbed me for some time. It does not come often, but once in a while it pops up. I totally shoot in horizontal format, and I even set that in the settings, whereby no matter how I turn the little screen at the back of the camera, it will continue shooting horizontal. Now, a number of times when I've shot for a period of time, and my screen is, of course, turned, it will go back and begin shooting in vertical. If you can watch the clip that I shot when UOT, it was a football match between Ugandans on Twitter versus Ugandans on TikTok. The first clip is vertical. When I stop it and begin shooting the second one, you realize that it goes vertical and just continues shooting vertical, even though in the settings you selected landscape, that the horizon, the 19:6. Yeah, so many times these people understand. And I know it can be sorted out. Then there's something somewhere that can be tweaked to remove that. But I mean, it has happened to me a number of times. I do not know if you are also a DJI Pocket 3 user, if the same thing has happened to you. If it has, you can please put down in the comments such that I know it is not only happening to me. So my second issue with the DJI Mimo app, that the on-screen button for the controlling of the gimbal is so tiny. It is whitish a little bit. Imagine when you're operating in an environment that has a whitish background or white stuff behind, and maybe when you're shooting in bright sunlight, it is small and it is hard to operate. You can make it some other color. You can make it a little bit stronger. I think that one is much easier to be done. It is really hectic if you're using the setup I've mentioned about. This is convenient for me because if you can see, like when I was doing the match, I put it on top of this, and so it was long the other side, and I had to control it from the screen. I really had issues. The third thing with the same app is that when you're running it in this format and you somehow close the app, or something happens and you have to, I mean, the screen either blacks out. When you go back, the app shows you there's no connection, and the option is OK. You have to tap OK, then you go to the camera, then you tap the camera button, then you have to connect. I mean, that can be simplified by having that first option where there's a retry. Okay, it shows disconnections, and just below it there is OK, and you can add a retry, and that's what would be done with what happens when you have tapped OK, then gone down to the camera, then you tap connect. Those are all unnecessary steps that are sometimes, when you're in a tight spot, you really want this thing working, it just takes waste time. So My fourth one is talking about this. Okay, you're out in the field, sometimes you run out of juice, and this charges the camera. I'm like, what about the mic? If you just removed this the USB and probably put it down here where there's this contact pins for when it is dumped into the other wireless charger, I mean, it could really serve some importance where you would just simply push in. Now this prevents the charging point from entering deep inside, and come on, you have juice, you can't charge if you do not have anything else. Put it down at the bottom. I mean, this can also be shifted to your charging points where they have this as a base down. I know it becomes complicated or something like that, but you could get rid of these charging points and have this down, and somebody will push it down, and you have constant juice. The camera is powered. When the mic begins the battery going down, you simply put it at the top. I know it has a long battery, but there are times when you go out shooting for a long time and sometimes you forget even to charge the wireless mic. I wonder if my my voice has been audio because I've just realized I've been moving the mic all over the place. But you get the idea. We would appreciate if this can also be allowed to charge this. It is a mere matter of changing the place where the cost to us is that easy to you. You're the bright guys. Make it happen and let's simplify these things. Like there was a time when I was wondering if there could be something metallic where I would simply put the mic like this or down there at the base of the camera itself, and I do not have to hold something like this. Yeah? Make it work. And before I go, if whatever I mentioned is part of my problem, please, anybody who has handled the DJI Pocket 3 much better than me can correct me. That's how we learn. If you're a content creator, believe me, I would recommend this camera for you. The moment I saw it, I said this one, I have to get it. And I know you people love your phones. I have no problems with that, but believe me, this simplifies your workload. Tracking, me, I just keep it on auto. You'll find guys who go into much deep getting NDIs and, pamperizing it, if that's the right word, adding more stuff. I mean, you can keep adding. This long stick is for an Insta360 X4 that I bought, and believe me, these days I find I keep leaving it behind because this camera works for me. It is highly recommended for you. It is what you call push the button, begins recording, and it handles the rest. So you can like the video, you can comment down there in case I've made a problem, user error. These days we assume things, yet there are things which have been handled already. But if you feel there is a point in whatever I've mentioned, you can also put down here the problem with us, and we'll have talking. Bye bye. Thank you.